What's the worst part of having kids? The house is never clean for long. It never ends. You are 75, they are 50, and you still worry about them. Having to figure out what to make for dinner every single night. Watching them grow up and thinking you'll remember all of the memories. I look at pictures of my teenage-ish kids from when they were toddlers and feel physical pain at how fast it has gone. I cherish my time with them in the present. But I wish I could go back in time for an hour and hear their laughter in person. You have no freedom, time for yourself or money. I didn't sleep more than 3 hours at a time for 2 years after the second one. I work a physical job as a martial arts instructor. You heal the most during REM sleep. I felt so broken down and at the end of my rope during that time. Not getting good rest was the worst part. My other child, it was only a few months of this, and I thought it was the worst. It can always be worse. I think for me the worst part is just not having the energy to give her my full attention. She constantly wants my attention and it's because she loves me. But I'm tired after work and I just can't do it sometimes. Depends on the meal. They really don't go well with anything, though. I will never have kids. But I imagine the worst part is worrying so much about them. When they're sick, hurt, missing or away, sad or depressed, etc. Unrelenting exhaustion mixed with fear and pervasive guilt. Other than that, it's great. You dedicate your life to your kids. Your time, your space, your resources, everything. If you are not willing to give a child everything you have to offer, you are not ready for one. PPD. No sleep while dealing with PPD. Not everyone has this. But some people do. Not being able to provide. Or feeling like you can't provide enough. On a normal basis. I'd say limited sleep. This can drive you crazy. Literally. Worrying about them. The kids. Probably the part where you blow out your pussy and risk dying. Not being a couple anymore. I don't mean that literally because we're now 3. But I mean we stopped being each other's significant others and kind of lost our romantic identity. We're now just sons named parents. We need to put so much more effort in to bring us back to our couple status. Date nights are a necessity. Early nights to have time in bed to ourselves. Doing little couple things in amongst the family stuff is so important. Wouldn't trade it for the world though. He is our world. If you're lucky, you'll love them so much that you'll never want anything bad to happen to them. Which means you need to keep your mouth shut when they shoot themselves in the foot. Even when you see it coming. How else are they going to learn gun safety? Worry. When they start an OnlyFans and sell butthole pictures online and make more money than you do. Kids. Hearing all the stupid things your parents said to you suddenly coming out of your mouth. X200B. One of the greatest parts is finding out your kids' friends' parents are more effed up than you are. Nah, kids are great. Raising him. Now that sucks. Worrying that one day you will send them off to school and then never see them again. Sandy Hook fucked me up. Being tied to another adult that I left years ago for good reason. You know certain things are good for them but they won't do them and it's hard to make them do anything. Then you give up and you're a fairly shit parent. My son is painting his feet right now and walking on a table. I don't have the energy to stop him. I'm writing this anyway. Don't hate me for looking at Reddit. I'm so tired. Everything. Check our regretful parents. Only the idea of having kids is great. Actually having 'em is far from that. I bet pushing 'em out. Having or kids, pick your poison. Your life is over when theirs begins. I've had my sister for 4 days. I haven't had time to bath. Only short cold showers. I forgot to take my meds. She's up every day at 6 a.m. By the time I've taken care of her and my dogs, I need to start work. I don't even remember what a quiet breakfast is. My laundry is sky high. My electric bill is getting higher. The kid eats a lot and slowly I'm losing my mind. No kids for me. Not ever. Having savings eaten. The kids. The fear of losing them prematurely. They have the uncanny ability to start crying, freaking out right after you sit on the couch post bedtime, chores, and life admin. Most of it. You have to sneak around to have sex. Just like when you were a teenager. Mum guilt. Most parents don't even know their own purpose in life. The kids.